A pleasant good evening. My name is Leah Hughes and I work for the Anguilla Electricity Company in the capacity of financial analyst. Today I'll be doing a presentation in fulfillment of my course at the University of the West Indies, Critical, Analytical, and Communication Skills for Managers. I will start my presentation by showing you a small clip from the video titled The Impact of Technology on Communication.
The impact of technology on communication. Technology has evolved throughout the years in various forms. We all need the advancement of knowledge to make life easier, efficient, and more effective. As far as human interaction is concerned, good communication is the key to successful relationships. Technology does not automatically equal to good social relations, regardless of how closely it connects the communication of the whole world. The boom of advances in technology occurred simultaneously with the fizzle of interpersonal skills. In the race to design the best tools of communication, unfortunately, social etiquette and real human closeness was lost.
Has web technologies aided in effective business communication? I beg to differ from this statement and say web technologies has not aided in effective business communication. Firstly, I'll define some key definitions. The first one is communication. Simply put, communication is the act of transferring information from one person to another. However, effective communication is about more than just exchanging information. It is about understanding the emotions and intents behind the information. Effective communication is also a two-way street. It is not only how you convey a message so that it is received and understood by someone in exactly the way you intended. It is also how you listen to gain the full meaning of what's being said and to make the other person feel heard and understood. How has technology changed the way business communicate? As we all know, with the coming on stream of different web technologies, business communication has been changed drastically. Technology has changed business in many ways, but its effect on communication is arguably the most significant. This was taken from an article written by Morley in 2016. I will discuss 3 ways in which technology has changed the way businesses communicate. Web technology has made communication occur faster. Thanks to email and text messages, you can now send messages to people in other time zones before you forget without worrying that you'll wake them. In fact, according to Walden University, the internet has allowed business people to communicate easily regardless of time zones. Secondly, web technology also aids in expanding communication opportunities. Businesses can now operate from anywhere in the world. You can have a business in Anguilla and you can have customers in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in Europe, anywhere in the world because of the use of web technologies. Thirdly, web technologies has also made the saving and retrieving of information less cumbersome, which simply means that a lot of businesses are moving away from using so much of paper and having to go to look into different files to find information. Everything can be done electronically and on the computer and can be accessible quickly. Now I'll go into the main points of my presentation to support my argument that web technologies has not aided in the effectiveness of business communication. Firstly, technology can become very distracting. For instance, you're working for a service type business and you come into your office one morning. There's 10 messages on your phone that you have to answer. There's 20 emails that are unread. Your company's instant messenger is every minute going off with different messages that you need to attend. There are two customers in the waiting room waiting to voice their queries and concerns. Now, because the information is getting to you all at once because of the use of technology, it can be very distracting. Secondly, with the use of technologies, it can create privacy issues. According to Society for Human Resource Management, in an article entitled Managing and Leveraging Workplace Use of Social Media, states using technology can open up organizations to possible threats and hackers and commit fraud that can launch spam and viruses. This simply means that once companies go online and use web technologies, the company's information can be at risk. Also, the customer's information can be at risk. And thirdly, I want you to pay attention to this main point. This is the most important point over the entire presentation, which is the non-verbal aspect of communication is missing from most web technologies. And one might argue that there are some instances where web technologies facilitate face-to-face communication, let's say using Skype. However, we know that technology is not always 100% reliable and the transmission time can be a bit delayed. So that human aspect can be delayed and differ as well. Finally, I would like to say that although web technologies has made communication faster and expanded communication opportunities, businesses has to make sure whatever form of communication is chosen, it is appropriate for the particular situation. Now, we all know that the younger generation, probably the middle-aged generation as well, are very technologically savvy. However, there may be some customers that are not so comfortable with technology and would prefer face-to-face communication, or if they do call your business, they would prefer to speak to another human being and not a recording. Bearing these things in mind, businesses have to know their customer base and also choose the best form of communication when dealing with customers and dealing with customers' queries and concerns. And in some cases, reverting back to traditional forms of communication may be the best option. Thank you for listening, and I hope that this presentation opens your mind to some ills that web technology has brought to business communication, and not just look at the good things that it has brought, but also take the negative into consideration and always choose the best form of communication that would transfer the message effectively. Thank you for listening.